Cosmo. Oh, she heard her name. She's like, what? Nothing. Go back to chasing nothing because Mama didn't fill the feeders today. Let me check on the sound. You might hear me double a little bit. Let me. Yeah, no. Okay, we're good. What's going on? Slowly but surely coming in. I did limit the chat interaction. Hopefully that's gonna help. That thumbnail is amazing. Thank you. I caught her on my laptop a couple of days ago and I'm like, you're my Friday thumbnail. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Morning. So I made it a little more, hopefully, cozy in here in the sense of limiting the craziness in the chat to only subscribers. So we might still have some popping out with craziness, but you know, it's not going to be as random as usual. So hopefully that'll limit the crazies. Morning, Simon. Destin, thank you so much. Let me see. I think it's stuck. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Morning, Paige. 12:30 a.m. in Australia. Okay. It's late. Go to bed. No, don't. Stay here and then go to bed. It's late. Australia's in the house big time. You guys go to bed. I heard it's late. What's going on? I'm still debating in my head if I should keep the fan on or not, because it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly out here. Oh, Charlie, sorry to hear that. But happy you're kicking its ass as much as possible. And then go back and kick in its ass again. But sorry to hear you're dealing with that crap. And Dubai is 50 degrees. We gotta... my mind jumped to Celsius, but hopefully not, because you would melt. Washington, D.C. I'm a new subscriber. Love the way you present the reading. Or it hits me. Welcome. You get to chat today. Yeah, I thought today I would test it out to see. Maybe we'll not have as many crazies in here. Did you color your hair? No. I haven't colored my hair in about maybe 8 years. It's just the lighting that hits at times that shows different tones to it. But the age is gonna start bringing different tones to it too. It already did. It's just blended in there. You can't really see it. It's one here, one there. Before you know it, it'll all be gray or white. I don't know. Denver, Colorado. Morning. You're even more beautiful in person. Thank you. I'm still on camera though. Unless we met, but I don't think so. My gray hair looks like blonde highlights. Yeah, see? We got it going on. You can't even see mine yet, but it's there. It's there. My mom was like, I saw it. I'm like, I know, Mom. I know. You have to look really close and you have to be, I have to be in the sunlight for it to see. How old are you? 40. But, yeah. Ellie, you're the most accurate reader on the internet, I swear. Thank you so much. I think I'm digging this only subs can comment thing, because it's only you guys. It's not random people. I mean, random people can still come in, they just can't go in the chat. Unless they subscribe, and then they subscribe, they say something dumb, and then they're out. Officially retired as of 5 p.m. today. Yay! You're almost there. What sign are you? Leo. Your birthday's coming. Yes, it is. I'm rocking my silver/gray hair. I earned it. Hell yeah. You rock that. Is Leo and Aquarius done fighting? Never. They're mirror signs. They will always go at it. They're very similar though, that's why they're fighting. They're being triggered by one another. You look amazing. I never would have thought. Guessed 40. I thought 30 max. Thank you. How many pets do you have in total? How many are you guys? How many of you? There's one. There's the one. The really persistent one. Hey, baby girl. Up, easy, 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 easy. Oh my god. She comes for love and then she runs. There's 5 in total. 4 cats and 1 dog. What are your big 3? What are the big 3? Moon, rising, Venus? Those are... Moon, Capricorn, rising Libra, Venus, Virgo. What's your favorite color? Green. Moon, sun, rising. So the Venus doesn't count? The Venus is just... So my Virgo doesn't... Whatever? Yeah. Sun, moon, rising. Now I remember. I'm still waking up, you guys. Why am I commenting with my answer? Leo here met a Leo. I am curious with you guys. Is this a Leo thing or a me thing with Leos, or does this apply to every sign? With Leos, it's like there's no gray zone. Either I love them to death or get the fuck out of my sight type of a Leo. You know? Now, I've worked on myself enough that I can accept that everybody, doesn't matter. I don't have to tell them get the fuck out of my sight unless they are very annoying. But is that just all signs? Okay. Leos are always right. Well, yeah, that's a given. Oh, a fixed sign trait. That makes more sense. Okay. Did you always have pets growing up? You know what? I tried my bestest. I tried to lie to my mom when I was 8 to have a puppy, but she caught on to me. And maybe because my story wasn't believable that a puppy chased me even though the puppy was crawling and couldn't even walk. So that didn't work. I had to take the puppy back to the other puppies where I picked it up from with my convincing 8-year-old story. But no, I had a dog before Oscar when I was 14. That's when I started, so growing up-ish. And then hold on. You sound mentally challenged. Well, how about you mentally challenge out of here? I thought subs were supposed to be subs. Why do people sub if they have something nasty to say? I love the big hair. Thank you. Sometimes it's gonna stick out, sometimes not. It depends on the level of humidity. No, not just Leos and Pisces, and have always been that way, more in older age. I'm 58 now. Gotcha. Love your cats. Thank you. Your hair always looks great. Not always, but thank you. Again, when there's too much humidity, I just give up on it. I'm like, you do your thing up there. What sign are we starting on today? Is that a hint to start? No, I'm messing with you. Capricorn, as usual. Cancer, no. I like your new desk and chair. Thank you. Quadruple Leo. Wow. That's a lot of Leo. I don't know if I could take that. I don't know if I could take any sign. Quadruple or more than even 3 is plenty. Or the squirrel's out playing today. You know what? As you can see, the feeders are left to peril. No, they're not. I didn't fill them up. I did clean up the yard yesterday. I made it pretty. By the end of it, I was so fucking tired that I completely forgot about filling those up. And then I said I would do it this morning. I didn't have time, so after the video I'll do it. So you might not see a lot of activity behind me. But it's okay. They'll get it later. Greetings from sunny Croatia. Oh man. Greetings back. Are you gonna fuck with my wires? We'll pretend that you won't. Okay. You're gonna fall asleep? Okay. No, you're gonna fuck with my wires. You tell me. I know you. You don't tell me what you're gonna do, because I know you. I know exactly what you're here for. My ex is 5 times Scorpio. Could you even imagine? I don't think I want to. How do you like the video when live? It's fun. I'm interacting with you guys, you know. Well, it's more like you interacting with me. I'm trying to be there and see what you guys are doing. And you always redirect it. You lost the game. Yeah, I always lose the game with them. Hola! From Spain. What's your favorite song of all time? Earth song, Michael Jackson. Michaela. Thank you so much. Oh my god, been watching your videos since 2019 and never caught you live. I love your energy. Thank you. I haven't done many lives over the past few years. Well, randomly. But I decided to bring them back for Friday because it keeps me connected to you guys. I have 3 Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Mercury. Good luck with that. Spokane, Washington. I've been stopped at the way station there, and the guy was pretty. I don't know. I think I had a hose that needed fixing on my truck or something. And just didn't want to let me leave until I got that fixed. And I'm like, dude, where's your cat? She laid right here next to me. She initially wanted to fuck with my wire, but then she fell asleep. So she might come back at some point. Scorpio Sun, Pisces Moon, Capricorn Rising. That's interesting. Scorpio Venus. Thoughts. I think that Capricorn is so random in there, but it might actually help regulating all of that water, all of those emotions. You look like Ellen DeGeneres. That's a first. I look like all sorts of things, apparently. How... Karen, thank you. I've been listening to you for 6+ years, even when you took a break a couple years ago. For some time, you were spot on. Thanks. I didn't really take a break. It was a kind of a forced break because I was outside. I was in South America for 2 months, and I did pre-record as much as I could. The problem is Oscar passed away right before I left, so I couldn't bring myself to record everything so that there is no break. But eventually there was a little bit of a break there. Unintentional, but life happens. I love you, Ali from California. You've helped guide me for a little more than 2 years. Oh, Jay, thank you so much. Any advice for an aspiring tarot reader? Learn as much as you can in the beginning in terms of the meaning of the cards, and then just let your intuition fly. Even when you say something and you think it's dumb or you don't understand it, there's a lot of times when I do that. But people are, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm like, good, because I don't, So just, trust your intuition. Initially, yeah, you have to have that frame in terms of learning. But then your intuition is the key. What made you decide to start your channel? Do you have any tips for a YouTube newbie? It was so random. Astro, thank you so much. Starting my channel because the intention was let me start up this channel. Maybe I'll have a couple hundred people that I can start a business on the side and work with these people and blah blah blah. But it wasn't intended for, the business wasn't intended for tarot. It was spiritual coaching because that's what I did at the time too. And before I knew it, it kind of blew up. So this became it, I guess. And then I'm like, okay, then we'll do this then. So it wasn't planned out to be what it is. It was just let me just try type of a deal. And then, do you still do any spiritual coachings? I'm spiritual coaching me right now. I don't for the moment. This year is a lot about me. And then my work is part of it, luckily, so this doesn't get disrupted. This is a big factor, actually, because I love what I'm doing. But after that, I don't know. I don't know what's going to come after. Are you psychic or just read tarot? You know what? I don't even know. I would say you would have to be a little bit of that in order to connect with energies. But I wouldn't call myself pretty much anything. I do know that I'm in tune with a lot of my senses a lot of times. So I don't know what that labels me as. A lot of intuition. Yeah, that I know for sure I have. Whether I listen to it or not, in my day-to-day life, that's debatable, but I just cry after watching your readings minutes ago. Leo, Sun, Scorpio, rising, and Sagittarius moon. Sorry. Pattern recognition is psychicness. Okay. How are the fur babies? They're good. They're sleeping. It's their sleepy time. We all had breakfast. Coffee time for me and sleepy time for them. Do you believe in free will? If we have free will, how come the readings are so accurate, even if you don't want it? Yeah, free will is real. The readings are accurate because those are the available energies for what's going on. Free will, you can take that and, you know, let's say I tell you, hey, in the immediate future, you've got an energy of coming together and you seem open to it. Your free will can say, I will not open up to that, and that's that. You know, the energy is still going to be there though. So from internally, you would still be open. Your free will just takes this, applies it to that, and fucks it up basically. But there's no free will. I think there is. I think there is. Antonia, thank you. Where'd you get the bracelet on your left wrist? This one? This is my left. Unless you mean your left. The evil eye or this? By the watch. Which one? No, right. Okay, so the evil eye. You know what? I don't remember. It was years ago. I think from a store. But it's my evil eye bracelet. It's my protection bracelet. Free will is the only control we have here. If you think that's control over deciding if we're gonna go against something, okay, yeah, that is, you do have control over that. But is it healthy? According to psychics, we have no free will. To each their own. Someone told me that the evil eye has to be a gift to work. Have you heard that? I haven't heard that, but it was a gift from me to me. We can put it that way. Not psychics, physics. Physics says there is no free will. And now I'm thinking. Now you got me thinking. Two psychics met and one says, hey, you are good, how am I? Universal free will. Is that because all timelines end the same? Quantum physics stuff. All timelines end the same? Well, that would be a fucking mess if they did. Then what's the point of them? No! Come on! Let me believe that they end different. Is Libra your sign? Corina, Libra is my rising. So I'm perceived as a Libra. What's your favorite childhood memory? Wow. My mom and my dad holding me. I was holding their hands. I was very little. I don't even know, two something, and they were swinging me. Like very little childhood memory. But my favorite cheese. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, I don't know, because it changes. Like, I used to hate feta cheese, and now I love it. So, I don't know. After I wrote that, my computer went crazy. It's going against you. By the way, Mercury retrograde is real, and it's here, and it's coming for Leos. So, don't move until August. When is it? 13, 12, 11, I don't know. Do not make a move. Stay isolated in your house, especially if you're a Leo. Do not move. No, I'm joking. August 11, yeah. On your birthday. Great. People are blocking each other. Exactly. Don't even be part of that. If you're blocked, just pretend it never happened. Just like, we'll resume on August 12th. What about Capricorn? Well, everybody's affected by the retrograde. I heard it's bad for Sagittarius. Well, you know what? I don't even know what to make. It's like, okay, these predictions of who it's gonna affect and how and all of that, I don't really listen to them, in all honesty. Because for me personally, the retrograde has been a trickster, I would say. Sometimes I made, life-changing decisions that felt good in the moment, and they were. And on the long run, it's like, and then sometimes it kicked my ass, a retrograde, but it is what it is. I didn't do much. And then I kind of take it like the weather these days. I go out and see, is it hot? Is it not? Is it, do I need to put some layers on? Do I not? Let's see. So my evil eye bracelets always break weeks after getting them. Interesting. This one held on, and it's like rope, and it's thin, and it's been years. I think I've had it almost from the beginning of the channel, if not like within the first year. What if I've been working on a business deal for a while and the contracts are ready to sign now? I'm scared because of Mercury retrograde. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't listen to these, oh, it's going to affect you this way. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's like, no, if it feels right, just do it. I bought a house in Mercury retrograde and they said, never. Well, that's when it was time. What the fuck am I going to do? Wait for Mercury to be like, oh, okay, you're good now. No. Don't be scared, just be mindful. Exactly. Because if we create these stories before it even hits us, we create our reality in that. Now I'm scared to do this now. And everything played out great until now, but now fucking Mercury is here. So it's like, oh, no. Would an evil eye tattoo have the same effect? You know what? I think it's a matter of intention, too. If you think it is gonna have that effect, then fuck yeah. If that's your intention, okay, I'm tattooing this on me to protect myself. Yeah, go for it. What happened to King of Wands in Libra land? Still visiting. Still visiting. Do you do private readings? No. See, he gave people ideas with the evil eye tattoo. Well, that way it doesn't break. At least. Just trust your gut even more during retrograde, right? Exactly. You're gonna feel if something's off, if something's not. It's, you know. My moon is Capricorn. Put the evil eye tattoo on my forehead. The eye may get droopy with time. True. How do you protect yourself from energy vampires? Man, it's hard. These days it's very hard. I usually pick up on when one of those is in my field. L, thank you so much. I pick it up pretty fast, and then I just slowly but surely, at least energetically, step back. That's my best protection, to identify them and then get the fuck out of Dodge. My mom is my vampire. Wow, that's pretty difficult when that happens. That it's your immediate family, especially. Hi, baby girl. Hi, sweet soul. What's going on, sleepyhead? Huh? What's cracking whacking? You sleepy? Oh, my girl. Yeah, she's grown up. She's grown up, this one. She's almost the size of Juno. What does it mean when you say Leo but Libra rising? It's our placements. So at the time that all of us were born, there's, you know, we left a little print in the sky and the planets in the universe. And when you look that up, you'll find your rising, your moon. So it's your placements. But Google has that information more than, or astrologers. If you know your birthplace, your time, but these days the time can be skipped. What does having double signs mean? As in Aqua, Sun, and Moon. You have double Aquarius placements, I'm assuming. Which placement you say to pay more attention in particular situations? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? You know what? I think it depends on the situation, but at some point, I remember for me when I was watching, the sun resonated, then the rising resonated sometimes, the moon resonated too. So it depends. Devil is Capricorn or my mom. Oh man. You know, I think our parents, no matter how nasty of a job we think they did, we're just a product of something else too, of their own background and the way they've been brought up. And they probably didn't have the resources that we do either to work on themselves. That's why I'm pretty happy when I see, you know, people like my mom or my friends' moms, and you know, that are open to these things. And sometimes we get to talking about stuff and they're over there like little kids, like curious about what we're saying. They're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's pretty cool seeing that. If everyone's first time being human, I don't excuse my mom's choices, but I understand them. She did what she could with what she had. Exactly. And I don't think everyone's a first time human. But I get where you're coming from. I need a drink, L, already. I had terrible parents, so I've spoiled my daughter too much. That's the thing, you know, because we end up switching gears because we're like, well, I don't want to raise my kids in the way that my parents did, especially if we consider it to be horrible. And then, you know, we exert a different kind of control over how we want to do it. Do you always trust your gut? Grizzly Bear, thank you so much. Yes. One time I didn't, and I got into a fender bender when I was 18. So ever since, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that again. Where I didn't listen to my intuition. You have pretty eyes, they're the color of honey. Wow, thank you. I don't think I've heard that about my eyes before. How do you tap into your intuition? A lot of trusting yourself. You know, you have to get to a place in which you trust that what you feel internally is what you really feel, not what you think you feel, and just stay connected to yourself as much as possible. And then you just trust it. That's where it's coming from. That's the source of it, from the inside, not from what the world made you out to be. How do I know if it's my gut talking or my fear and anxiety? Well, you wouldn't ask this question if it was your gut talking. I bet you're already getting hyped about Christmas, with it already in the second half of the year. Yes and no. Yes, because we're getting close to me getting excited about Christmas. No, because it's not my birthday yet. After my birthday, the next day, I'm like, Christmas time is coming. So that's how I usually go. Greetings from Nola, and I'd be your tour guide if you ever come down. Always love Christmas. What's the theme this year? Well, you know what? The theme usually is just, I would love to have everything surrounding the house and inside too, but it's kind of difficult with animals, so outside, that's where I took all my toys. To have it filled with inflatables is just that 2 years ago I said never again for Christmas, even though I couldn't help it last year and I got a 12-foot Santa Claus, but just lights and inflatables. And even for Halloween, I don't like to go with the scary side. I like to put up the, even if it's scary, I just like to be it more like jolly, like kid-like. We need Hallmark. Oh God, Hallmark. Can you please explain retrograde one more time? I couldn't. That's what I talked about. Retrogrades were just out of my personal experience with them. I can't really explain them because I'm not an astrologer. I just said, you know, from a personal perspective, I like to not think about, oh, how it's going to affect me. And when you hear don't sign a contract or don't do this, don't do that, I'm like, you know, if we keep telling ourselves that before it even happens, then we're going to create that reality for us. So that's the only thing with retrogrades. Not to say sometimes they kick my ass too, sometimes they don't. So I take them as they come. I don't like to listen to how they could affect me. I like to listen as an information and all, but I don't like to take it in as, oh, for sure it's going to happen in that way, you know. Any advice on staying balanced? Well, when you really feel like you're out of balance, I say my number one thing to keep balanced and to bring you back into your heart is to go out in nature, connect with nature, including trees, animals. Your senses need to come out strongly. Why do exes always come back during retrograde? Mine don't. So, well, one is dead. You know, we got a lot. Well, he does come back sometime, but not during retrograde. Not all the time. But that is, you know, again, another, oh my God, they're coming back. Oh my God, what do I do? Nothing. They might not. So just go with what is. Maybe the evil eye bracelet keeps the exes away. I'm guarded now, so in a Libra. What is the name of your astrology friend online that does the birth chart? K Moon. Look her up on YouTube. She does a phenomenal job. She even predicted this little bugger, Cosmo, in the sense of she said, whatever you get at this time, in terms of animal in the household, she will be the alpha of everyone. And she was right. She is the alpha of all. She just so adjusts to everybody, and she doesn't use force. She's just very, she's not slick, she's not manipulative. She just has a way of making everybody love her and sometimes hiss at her. But she gets it right away. She's not persistent. So I don't, it's hard to explain the way she kind of wiggled her way into our lives. How long did you drive over the road for? 7 years. Cosmo is the alpha. I know, JM. I don't know. But I knew it within the first or second day I got her when it comes to me. Because she said not only over the animals, over everybody. And I'm like, me? She's going to be the alpha of me. She's right. She was. I was a pussy. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I melted. And I do think, I don't know what my connection to her is, but it's definitely coming from a previous life or something. You know how sometimes you get that one animal and it's like, with all of them, I do have that. With Felix, I felt that initially, and I still do. With all of them, I have that type of but with her, it's like, for sure, you're coming from somewhere. And she, you know, she melted me. I mean, didn't you hear her in the video? Like, it's gonna melt your fucking heart. And now she woke up. She's like, what? Aww. And she just knows how to deal with everyone, with Kai. She's playing his game. With Juno, she's playing her game. It's like she just knows how to get under their skins. How many pets do you have? 5. How to support a grieving friend who is an Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius. Just let them know that you're there for whatever they need. Don't. It's gonna be very difficult to keep away when someone is going through something. But try not to invade their space. Just let them know that you're there. Try to create that space for them. Let them know, but don't let them know every day, of every minute, of every, you know, don't. Just have it clear. Hey, I'm here. Anything you need, you know. And it's gonna be difficult. I don't know. It's hard because we all deal with grief in so many different ways. There were no words that made my grief easier. Exactly. I completely disconnected from my friends when I was going through quite the challenging times. I did come back. If they're friends, they're gonna understand, you know. Because I was tired of just give it time. I'm like, oh. And when I get that in readings and I have to deliver it to some of you out there that I know are going through a shitty time, I'm like, oh, they're not gonna listen to this. And I know. So again, it's gonna be different, but most of the times no words can, you know, until at some point some words do hit different. And then, but that's the time in which we're at a different stage of our grief. Who do you turn to for spiritual guidance? Ah, man, wherever the wind takes me, I guess, or the universe. I would show up with a cooked lasagna for the Aquarius, but don't stay. Just so they know you are there if they need anything. That's a good idea, if they like lasagna. So dogs stay with us when they pass. I think they do. For how long, I don't know. Forever, for a little bit, I don't know. But I think they're always around. When my mom passed, I bought 40 acres of raw land, and that's when I go to balance out. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm on my first break, gonna work from home starting today. Wow, Jocelyn, what happened? At least that. That's a lot of land. Yeah, that's super cool. Tell me about your weekend, your day, your plans. Are you chasing coffee with soda? I'm a double dipper, man. I got my seltzer, I got my coffee. Rock climbing, then a drag show. Wow, that's fun. I'm going to clean house. That's a good one. Gonna base the weekend based on the reading. Great. Exactly what I told you guys not to do. asked for a divorce this week. Oof. I need a coffee. What's your favorite part of being a tarot reader? You know what? My favorite part is that even though sometimes it looks like I'm doing the same thing every day, it's always different though. There's something, even if it's the smallest little thing, it makes it completely different. And I just fucking love my job. Because I feel like Alice in Wonderland in there. I go in and I get lost in these and I have to make sense of them, and it's like, what the fuck is going on here? So it's freaking amazing. Playing with energies for me is and staying connected. It keeps me connected to energies and to my intuition, so I love that aspect. How tall are you? 5'9"? Or I'm shrinking, I don't know. When do you start shrinking? I don't know. Watching from Portugal. Just subscribe now. See, I'm forcing you guys that watch this and are not subscribed to subscribe. With only subscribers being able to chat. You can, I mean, anybody can comment, but the chat part, I've seen your videos not logged in and love how you do it. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. And sorry, I forced your hand to subscribe, but we're keeping the nasties away by doing that. Or we're hoping to. How many decks do you own and use at one time? When I use decks, I used to when I read. How many I owned? I don't know. A lot. Ah. Decided you're now Auntie Allie. Ah. I think I'm a cool aunt. I think I would be. I think I am. Yeah. Your age? 40. I like to repeat it until it turns into something else, and I'm like, oh man. I'm working on learning kneading over the weekend. You know what? I did that when I was a kid. I turned 50 in October. Who here likes Jurassic Park? Oh man. When's your birthday? August 9. My weekend plans. I've been in my thank you next era with my traumas. So we'll be letting go of some more this weekend. Good. When you do the tarot readings outside, I'm nervous watching you, thinking the cards are gonna get blown away. I got my stones. I'm in place. Sometimes they do get blown away because I forget to put the stones on my decks. But let's talk about your hair. Where's Blue? He's outside. He's sleeping in here in his favorite little corner. I have the Jurassic Park cookbook. What is that? Is there a cookbook? You cook dinosaurs? What do you cook? Ali, your full name, Alina. The hair is catching on to energies. Yeah, those are my antennas. Like, pick. That's how I stay connected. Dino egg omelets. Yeah. Hogwarts cookbook. Whoa! Dude, I'm missing out. Where do you get these things? Oh my god, I want one. What do you cook? I want the Hogwarts one. Don't get us started on Harry Potter. Oh man. Yep. Hold on, I gotta Google this shit. Now you turned me on. Hold on. You can't do this to me. I gotta see what it's about at least. There is. Oh my god, there's a Christmas cookbook. There's a Hogwarts official Christmas cookbook. Are you fucking kidding me? I know what I want for Christmas. Okay, what? Oh my god. Okay, we're doing this. Good. Thanks for the tips. I was in the third Harry Potter movie. It was so fun filming. Oh man, I can imagine. Cool. Edinburgh last year at So Potter. Oh my god. You guys. You can have my Jurassic Park cookbook. I like to cook and feed my neighborhood. I went from Mother Nature, Dr. Doolittle to Godmother with all the new kids. You could write a tarot cookbook. Yeah, today we're cooking the full cookies. Downtown Abbey cook. I didn't know these things existed, man. Is it MRM in timeout? I feel like I haven't seen them. I don't think so. Not yet. The King of Wands cookbook. Hair care routine. Shower, wash, shampoo, hair mask, rinse, dry. No, I lie. Gummy texture. Hold on. No, I lie. Rinse, dry off, comb, gummy texture, and then dry off, hair blow, then gummy texture again, and then hairspray. That's it. I know. It sounds more complicated than it is, but I promise you it's not. But with the gummy fiber thing, gummy texture, gummy fiber, you can really play around if you have like short hair. And yeah, the texture of the hair counts too. Who are you? Who are you? Libra is tired of the King of Wands. Ah. Would you do a video in your hair routine? The Queen of Pentacles cooking for the hire. Hi from England. Hi. Isn't it late for you? Well, no, it's not that late. Australia is late. They're so stinking cute when they sleep, I swear to God. I could just watch them all day. I don't know, man. Imagine the hair routine goes viral and you're like, okay, we do this now. So, what, doing my hair every day? Can you say have a good weekend, everybody, in Romanian? Un weekend frumos vă doresc. I think that's the closest translation. And I was really polite with that too, I think. Did you get Oscar before the truck or to have with you in the truck? Oscar I got when I was still living in Romania, so I was about 20 when I got him. He's been placed in my arms after my previous dog passed, like probably a month after, about a month and a half after. Vă doresc un weekend frumos. Yeah. Alina said it. Foarte frumos. Foarte frumos. So Oscar came with me when I moved here. Yeah, so I've had him way before the trucking days. You're in Illinois, right? Yeah. Your favorite food? I think till the day I die, it's gonna be tribe soup. Tell us about you living in Romania. I lived there. I was born there. Lived there until I was about 20. I live in Joliet. That was my last job in trucking, the Joliet Railroad. I used to come there every week. That's where I saw a white owl, and one of my friends, I was on the phone, I'm like, a white owl! And he's like, are you in fucking Narnia? I'm like, no, Joliet. Oh, okay. What's your favorite color? L? Cut it out. I work at the Home Depot right there. Where was Home Depot? Because I remember going through a little bit of a stretch where they did have Narnia would be nice. They would have some stores there. Never go to IKEA with a yellow t-shirt. Oh man. Is Felix there too, or just Cosmo? It's just Cosmo today. Felix was here. He came in almost like about 10 minutes before I started, and he was like, yeah, nah, I'm out. I don't know why he wanted to go out, because lately he's been in this room a lot, but he did not today. So, and Juno was here too. The thing with Juno is that every Friday since I started the live readings, after about 5 or 10 minutes in the live, she starts getting very unsettled and she wants to go out, and I'm like, dude. So we're kind of taking her out before but she's here, but then she's like, yeah, no, you go. And Kai, is he still sleeping on the couch? I don't know. Yeah, I see his little ear. And again, I can't have Cosmo and Kai in the same room when I'm doing this. They're out there. Because, man, they are crazy. They go, they groom each other, then they jump. Like, like this, face to face, and then they stop, and then they groom, and then they run, and then they jump, and then they stop, and it's a crazy duo right there. But they're non-stop. They're just non-stopping. What are you drinking? Coffee. Why you look so young? I think genes. I think I inherited the good parts of my parents. Everyone be nice, we want a happy reading. It's not if you're... This is not... I'm not Santa Claus. You know? I'm not She has a Scorpio cat too. Cosmo and Juno. Both the girls are Scorpios. Tribe soup. Yes, tribe soup. Can you guess my zodiac? No! I don't know you. You're scary accurate though. Hopefully not scary. Which cat had a hold on your head while you were reading and was cleaning your hair? Kai would do that. She does it too, but the one that claims my head and wants to groom me, definitely Kai. Tribe soup. Tribe. Cow's belly. What if your intuition keeps pushing you towards a goal, but you keep facing setbacks, so it feels like you're not supposed to get that goal? That's a tough one. Because if it is in fact your intuition and not just your desire for something, then that means you're being led there for some reason. And if the universe is interfering and saying no through all sorts of challenges, then it might not be the time for you to get there. I usually listen like I felt at some point that, oh, this is right, that I go in this direction, I do this. And then the universe gave me a big fat no. And I'm like, okay, then it's not the time. I love your complexion. Do you get good sleep? With animals? No, I do get good. I tend to, when I go to bed, I go to bed. Like, you know how you fall asleep, like, and you go into this deep sleep and nothing can wake you up. Earthquakes, nothing. And then one of the animals kind of, because they gotta throw up or something. I'm up just like that. There was a little meme going around on the internet like that. And I'm like, yeah, that is correct. I can have cannons blown up right next to me and I'll be like, nah, I'm sleeping. If one of them, any one of them, like a little, I'm like, they're throwing up you go. I jump. So I do, I like to sleep. But, you know, it's not, I don't find that sleep helps you necessarily. If your day-to-day life is not calm and settled and grounded, and you know, you can get any kind of amount of sleep and it's not necessarily going to help you. I dream so hard every time I sleep. Good. As a Leo myself, I believe we all love to sleep like Big Kitty. Yeah, I think we just love sleep. Which, you know, we just do. What are you going to do about it? Oh, birds are back. Oh, I'm sorry. I was nasty where I didn't fill up your feeders, but I'll do it after this. And chipmunks are out, and what? Swear to God, if a squirrel comes in, because I have the windows slightly open. I do have screens on the windows, but sometimes the squirrels get in there, like in front of the window. But no, there is no window. There's a screen. I don't think they'll pull on it though. My chipmunks were up early. Yeah, they usually are, but for some reason they like to gather here, all of them. Last night I took Blue out in our backyard here, and he went directly, and at night I'm taking him out for his final pee. I'm taking him out in his leash because it's night. I can't see all the corners of my backyard. And we've had a raccoon visit a few nights ago. We've had skunks visits a few nights, and I'm like, no, we're not gonna play that game. So last night I took him out, and he came directly right here with a little bit of a bark attitude, and I'm like, what's in there? I can't see shit. I can't see. I pull him back in the house. I'm like, dude, don't freak me out like that. And I don't know. I think there was an animal there or something, because he doesn't do that normally. But he did it last night, so I ran inside the house. And then I came back on the other side because I had more visibility there. Oh, guys, we're ready to go, I think. We have coyotes in. Chihuahua is a meal. Yes, yes. Yeah, we have coyotes around here too, but you know, they don't come too close. But who knows? Not giving anyone a tomato juice bath late at night. Exactly. I'm not doing this shit at 10 p.m. I'm ready. We're ready? We're doing this? You live in the West? No, I'm in Illinois. Alright, we're doing this. Current energy check-ins for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. Timestamps will be below after the live is ended, in the description box, in the comment section, on the play bar. Just give me a few minutes after the live is ending. I will be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, a situation, whatever you got going on. Where the other energies are at in regards to you, and where the connected energy is at. And roles can be reversed. Looking 20-something and smoking. I did smoke at 20. I'm taking things very literal today, apparently. But anyways, earth signs, Capricorn. I think I'll, hold on, let me turn off the fan. I'm getting a little chilly, I'm not gonna lie. Goodbye, fan. Let's see, Cappy. You brought out almost all the major arcanas here. You got, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards, you got 8 major arcanas here. I'm not even gonna... You're good. There's nothing to... You're good. Anyways, on your side, you get the 9 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Hermit. Super balanced energy, super grounded. Not a lot to say. You're in good hands here. Very inward, very connected to yourself and your sense of strength and stability and independence. Super nice energy. The energy attached to you, the Chariot, the Strength card, the Star. My God, this is such a... speaking of, you know, free will and all of that, this is such a energy that comes in strong as just being in tune with... how do I put this? Or trying to allow for things to be as they are. They're giving me a sense of, I'm just in the flow of, I don't want to go there, but it keeps on pulling me there. Destiny, fate, it feels like something is destined or something. Exactly. It's not easy for them to allow themselves to fall into this place, but they are, because it feels good. Okay. For the connection, the sun, the moon, the Justice card. I mean, what more do you want? The day and night, and the energy of balance over that, the energy of they exist at the same time, peacefully, apparently, in here. I don't know. It's great energies. Everything seems balanced here. Everything seems right. Not only on your side, on both sides, which is very rare to see. Okay, nice way to open this up for everybody else. Let's see if you're paving a little bit of a path here. Oh, fuck yeah. Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Yeah, because there's balance between the mind and the heart. There's that perfect balance, and it brings out these types of energies, you know? Okay. So all of this translated in the physical, you would feel very clear here, very connected to your heart, and that brings a sense of balance, and that's how you kind of take life on at this time. Super nice energies. And then the soul connection card flipped out. So you're on the same page here with somebody, definitely. But yeah. Nice. Holy shit, and crumbles. Hold on. Hold on, I lost some cards. I got overly excited here. No, I need all of them. Oh crap, hold on, I need to move. Give me a second. Cappy, you got too excited, and I got too excited, and then we all got too excited, and then my cards flew out. Now I need to calm down. Don't you get excited. She's stretching onto my little box on the table, and if that thing comes down, we all go down with it. Did I get it all? I don't know. We shall see. Okay, back up I go. Look. Alrighty. Cosmo, chill. I need you more spread out, because it's like all the major arcana can't be got done. Let's spread you out a little bit. Alright, you're good here. And you... Oh, man. Okay. Moving on to Taurus. Alrighty, on your side you get the Moon, the Nine of Wands, the Fool. Hold on. There's something, you're very secretive here. It's hard to talk to you guys when you're trying to keep, like, I don't want to tell you. I'm like, you're gonna. Not with the Fridays necessarily, because I'm not clarifying, so I'm not gonna pull on you too much, but you're kind of are. You're telling me, hey, I'm super excited about something. I really, really want to do something, but I'm not doing it. You know, I'm gonna try my best to not do it. But then you're not sharing much more, because again, you got the moon there. You wanna keep it to yourself. I'm like, okay, keep it to yourself there. But again, super excited, super, oh my god, this is what I feel. I feel drawn to this, but I'm also gonna block myself. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Whereas this energy doesn't give a shit. It's like, if this is what I feel, this is what I feel. Fuck this shit. Neither of the energies are doing it right for them. You're not listening to how you feel. They're not putting themselves first at all. Quite the opposite. For the connection, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups, the King of Cups. This is supposed to result into something nice here. At the core of this connection, there is love. And there is desire on both ends for this to come together. Now, the way you individually are going about it, I don't even know if it is. You're like, I'm going to go against myself. They're like, I'm going to go against myself in every other way possible, but not with what I feel. If what I feel is right, I'm going to go in this direction, even if it's not right for me. So, okay. Let's see what the universe has. The King of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. I mean, something does feel right, at least for one of you, if not for both. It just doesn't hold. It just... The way this is approached, on both sides for that matter, it just doesn't bring a sense of a foundation here. Okay, it's going to feel right for 5 minutes and then we're going to get over it. Type of a deal. Like it's lacking something. It's lacking that, you know, glue to that foundation, basically. And I think it is because of how it is approached at an individual level here. Again, in the connection, at the core of the connection, yeah, there's the desire to bring this into love, but the way it's being done, I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's it. Look, the reason I'm moving kind of like a robot, it's because I have started, like about a month and something ago, I started doing my P90X, which once every few years I do it. So I started doing it. The thing is, I started working 2 days ago, a group of muscles that I haven't, because every month they kind of switch it around. And man, it hurts like a motherfucker. Yesterday I was crawling in bed like, ugh, like this upper section, like triceps and all sorts of muscle groups in there. I'm like, okay, it hurts. So I'm moving a little bit, and I have a freaking itch right where normally I would be able to reach. Right there. Right there. That feels so good. Oh my god. Anyways, moving on to Virgo. I have a back scratcher, I just don't have it in this room, and that's when you're like, dude, I need one in each room. I know, those are so good, especially for times like these. Oh. Let's see. Okay. On your side, you get the Three of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Your energy is increasing in a particular direction. There's the intention to bring something together or to keep something together, and you're starting from, like, let's say you're starting with from level 2 in there, and you're like, okay, we're gonna keep on going at level 2 here, and then your intention just keeps on increasing. It goes from level 2 to 3 to 4, so it keeps on increasing here, your engagement here, or your desire towards bringing this together. Now, the problem is you're working with an energy that's kind of at the opposite end of you. For the energy attached to you, the Five of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Five of Swords. They're pulling at a different end of this rope because they feel quite absent here or disconnected, or I don't know what's going on. They're not pulling in the same direction at you, like you. For the connection, the Seven of Cups, excuse me, chipmunk, where you at? The Seven of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. It's just very bumpy. If this is a situation that's supposed to move forward, I feel like it is, but very, very bumpy. I feel like it is because someone keeps on pushing it forward, and I get the sense that it's your energy. But because you have so much resistance from this other side, it could end up showing up like come on, okay, yeah. Come on, one more step. Okay, bump in the road. Come on, one more step. You know what I mean? So it could be very bumpy. Let's see what the universe has. The Page of Swords, the Death card, the Five of Pentacles. I mean, make sure you're not fighting for a lost cause here, because I'm getting a lot of that. And for such a short reading, there's a lot of energy indicating that, in the sense of not only on this side, but you're kind of knowing that, hey, I'm kind of sustaining something that's no longer doable or alive. And I keep on trying to not even to revive it, to sustain it, to keep it afloat. But it's like it's gone down, apparently, because you're acknowledging that too. So, I don't know. But that's it. Ow! My muscles. What muscle? Whatever. Anyways, moving on to fire signs. Aries. Oh, MRM is in the house. Right. Huh? I have arrived. I can see. What an entrance. Is it a reading just for the weekend? For the most part, yeah, that's where my intention is for these energies. I said Aries, right? Because I'm like, if I didn't, then this doesn't look like an Aries reading. It looks like a Earth sign reading. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Lovers. All right, all right, all right. There's a partnership here, and you're giving me a sense of, I know exactly what I feel and what I want when it comes to this partnership. There's a lot of stability that comes through with it, though. So I think that's the direction that you're taking here with this one. Something about it feels very, very stable, very strong. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Well, if they're saying, hey, I feel like this is a very strong, steady, one that I can count on type of a partnership here that we got going on, then what the hell is the problem? Because they're questioning that. So that's how they feel. Super, like they can rely on this 100%. And then there's questioning or doubts or something. So that's theirs. It doesn't come from this, because I can see what this is. So what's the problem here? What are we questioning? Could it be something of theirs, you know, their contribution to this? It could. I don't know. You seem to be questioning something about it, even though they're telling me very determined, no, this is strong. This is a strong thing we got going on here. Okay. For the connection, the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card. There's some challenges that are kind of showing up at the material level, the stability of this. Let's say this is someone you're working with towards I don't know. I feel like it has to do with your stability. But let's say you're planning to buy a house with whoever this is, and you have everything well put together. Everything is great. It's looking like, yeah, fuck yeah, we're gonna get this. There's some challenges. There could be some, hey, you're not gonna buy this house types of signs or something, even though everything is put in place. And then there's almost like a sense of trying to readjust to the changes or challenges that come along. And I feel like you are, though. But you might get some clear-ass signs of whatever this partnership is about. If it's heading in a particular direction, you might get a dead end type of a block there. It's going to be very clear that that's what it is, dead end. You need to find another way or something. And it does seem like that's where teamwork comes into play, because I get the sense that you are able to find other ways, you know? Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Wands. Yeah. It's just a detour. It's just, okay, if you find this the shortest way to something, it's blocked off. Yeah, you're going to go around it a little bit. It might take you a little longer. But hey, at least you're going. So you're not necessarily blocked. And I feel like this is you with this mentality of, we'll just go around. You know, and I feel like whoever this is, maybe that's why they're questioning. Maybe they're like, oh yeah, we'll go around. That sounds like a good idea. But like, will we take longer? Or will we do this? Or will we do that? You know what I mean? So I feel like that's where the questioning comes in. Because everything else kind of checks out. You might have some changes to deal with. And again, could change the initial planning around whatever this is, but it still looks good as long as you stick in that, you know, teamwork type of a setting. But moving on to Leo. Are you dreaming? She's dreaming. Shh. She's dreaming. I love it when they dream. They moved their little... Oh my god, Kai gave us a scare a few days ago. He was dreaming, but we didn't know that. And there was this meow coming, and I'm like, I think that's Kai, but it doesn't sound like his usual self, so it was a dream Kai. Type of a, I'm like, that was Kai, because we checked on the little cameras we have spread out for them. He was dreaming. And I'm like, but I love the way they move their little paws and their bellies and their whiskers. What's up with fire signs? Where fire signs? Where's your fire, dudes? No fire here. On your side, you get the Hermit, the Seven of Cups, the King of Swords. you all, for now, are showing up a little more on the practical side, and I'm like, okay, but I need a little fire, though. No, it's here, though. On their side, more on yours. But on your side, yeah, the Hermit, the Seven of Cups, the King of Swords. I mean, you seem to be... kind of looking into choices, options, whatever it is that you're doing here comes from a clear-minded space. So I'm okay with that. And you seem to also be connected with yourself internally. So there seems to be quite the balance here. But you're definitely almost looking at a plan or making a plan for something or just looking into options out there. You're coming through as being very clear about this. So I'm not super concerned about this. It's just an energy I'm not very used to seeing in fire signs in general. I'm used to see a little bit of a spark of fire there. But on their side, the Strength card, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. It's interesting because whatever you're planning towards, whatever energy this is planning towards you. So it's almost without knowing that you're doing that, neither of you. So whatever it is you're engaged in here might lead you towards this energy where you don't know that that's where it's going to lead you. And whatever this energy is engaging with leads it directly to you. So I don't even know what the fuck this is. But it's one of those, okay, you're doing your thing, you're doing good, you're heading in that direction, and then you meet somewhere along the way with this energy that was doing the same thing, doing their thing, and then, book. Oh, I'm sorry. She jumped. Book, you meet halfway, and then that's that. I don't know what the fuck is resulting out of this. For the connection, the Three of Cups, the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles. Something good, apparently. Something nice. Again, I don't think it's intentional. I don't think you, whatever you're engaging with, has to do with, oh, I'm planning to come and meet you over there, and you're planning to come and meet me over there. I think it's very random. But at the core of this, there seems to be quite a nice connection coming together here. So, okay. Let me see what the universe has. You're so rough when you stretch. Oh, I'm so stinking cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't help it. There's my Leo. Oh, okay. Remember what I told you when we were talking about the Mercury retrograde, how it's going to influence Leo especially? Do not engage with anything. Take a break. Your energy is so, like, if you do this, you'll jump. You'll create quite the chaos. If you poke a Leo right now, do not. And for everybody else that's dealing with it, let them be. You'll spark them. You'll ignite them. The Tower, the King of Wands, the Five of Wands. Do not fuck around with the Leo right now. And Leo, don't respond to this challenge. I wanted to see the fire. So you're very edgy. Your energy is very edgy. It's almost like, okay, you're doing what you're doing here and it's great and all, but like if someone were to like, hey, Leo, you would jump like no tomorrow. It's almost like you don't want to be disrupted or something. I don't know. Don't engage. Go sleep. You like sleeping. Go sleep for the whole weekend. And whoever deals with the Leo, do not even hate Leo them. Nope. It's not worth it. No. Okay. Moving on to what's over there? Is it a squirrel or a chipmunk? Sagittarius. You said Leo and Aqua will never stop fighting. I didn't say that. I said they are mirror signs. There's a possibility that they might be triggering each other, but I know plenty of Aquas that I don't fight with. But I can fight with them if they poke at me under these energies. Super facts. Yeah, don't poke a Leo right now. If you want peace, don't do it. Anyways, on your side, you get the Four of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Two of Cups. Okay, so you're showing me commitment, you're showing me love, so you got something based off of that in this, but you're also upset about something that's going on here within this commitment. The energy attached to you, the King of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Magician. Okay, well, this is an energy that's manifesting something super nice that has to do with you, that includes you. It's in your direction here. For the connection, the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Star. I get the sense that whatever this is, whatever commitment, whatever you got going on here, I feel like in the bigger picture, it's going great. There's just something you can't agree on. There's something you keep on bumping heads about. Let's say you need to replace the couch and you both agree on that. Yes, the couch needs to be replaced. What you can't agree on is with what? You know, another couch? Maybe a love seat and another, you know, I don't know. It's that one thing that keeps on having you doing this. Because overall, from what I'm seeing in the energies, everything looks fine, you know. But let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Seven of Cups, the Justice card, the Six of Cups. It's just a matter of finding the right solution, because there's plenty of options here in what to fill up the space for the former couch, right? It's just a matter of, can we find a compromise? Can we find something that works for both of us? You know, and I feel like that's the intention here ultimately. After you go at it for a little bit, it's like, look, we got to find a compromise here. I think that's what we're talking about in this one. Looking for a way to kind of satisfy both parties, you know? So I think it's doable. I don't, even if I see bumping of heads here, I don't think it's that major as to, well, it depends on how big you make it, the both of you, but I think a compromise might be doable here, especially because that's the intention too, so. But yeah, that's it. Moving on to air signs, Libra. On your side, you get the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Wands. This almost looks like you gotta do something. You gotta, or do you wanna, or are you kind of forced to? Because I don't see you wanting to do this. And whatever this is, it's bringing in an ending to something. And it's you're either giving me a sense of I want it to go really fast where I don't even feel like I did it, or running away from that responsibility of doing it. But I'm like, but it's on you. This energy is on you. Whether you want to do it or not, it's on you to do it, to cut something out. The way you look around this energy makes it feel like either you're running away from this responsibility or you want for it to go really fast. Like, you know, I do it and then we're out. We're good. We're good to go here, you know. I don't know. For the Energy attached to you, the Tower, the Queen of Wands, the Judgment card. It could also be, based on what I'm seeing here, it could also be one of those, I don't want to see your face right now, you know, but just give me a few days and I'll be okay. Because somebody did something here. Unintentional. But yeah, it's like instead of doing something stupid in the moment, just give me a few days or something. I don't know what the hell they did, but they did something. But it's something that potentially can be worked through. You need your space right now because the reaction is too strong over whatever the hell is happening here on your side. And it's almost looking like I don't want to be doing something stupid. So instead of kind of being around them right now, either I take myself and go far, far away, or they do. And then we'll come back to this when I'm more calm. Libra's on the edge too. Well, provoked, but still, you know. For the connection, the Six of Wands, the Chariot, the Four of Swords. Yeah, I think this can withstand whatever this is. I think it can be worked on. It just may need a little time. I think in time it's going to balance out, and once everybody is calm, collected, you know. I don't know what the hell happened. The response to what happened is going to be on you. So, you know, whether you get pissed off or pissed off for really, really, really bad, it's still on you to kind of figure it out. But yeah, let's see what the universe has. Ow. Man. From the universe, the World card, the Two of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, just this, whatever this is, it needs some time regardless. Because, again, whatever action brought in some sort of challenge here, you need some time. They might need some time even if they're not asking for it. But this whole situation needs some time. And I think that'll wrap up this cycle of whatever happened. And then, you know, you can take it from there. After a little bit of time, you can figure out what it is that you want, how you want for this to move forward, but not right now. Right now is not decision-making time as to the direction of where this should go. Not right now. The energies are too edgy. But that's it. Ow, ow, ow. Alrighty. Moving on to Aquarius. Leave Leo and Libra alone this weekend. Yeah. Don't talk to them. Don't even say hi. Don't even look in their approximate vicinity. Oh, man. On your side, you get the King of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Five of Wands. Hold on. I need to see what's going on here. Are you intentionally holding something off? Are you kind of like, let's say you're getting ready to leave for the weekend in a family trip or whatever, and there's no rush to it necessarily, but it's like the sooner you get there, the better, because you have more time to spend out wherever you are, and you're kind of delaying the whole process. Let's say you're in the morning, you're like, oh, but, you know, if there's no time to it, then, yeah, I'll take my time. I'll have my coffee, then I'll really wake up, and then I'll have to take a shower, and then I have to do this, and but you're doing it on purpose. You're almost sabotaging the thing. You're like, because you knew you were gonna go, and you know that the faster you get there, the better for everybody, including you. But you're like, I'll just take my sweet time with just heading in that direction to begin with. It's almost like you're looking for trouble or something. However, the energy attached to you, the Three of Pentacles, the Devil, the Page of Pentacles. What is this friction? What is going on here? This is coming through as, and I heard you in my ears right now saying they asked for it. I'm just going to respond to this. I'm like, what is this though? There's a little bit of an unhealthy aspect here attached to this dynamic as far as they're concerned. But the thing is, they're showing me that they're trying to work on it though. You're just making things worse. You're like, well, I'll show them. I don't know. I feel like whatever it is you're doing is a response to, let's say their unhealthy habit is that of snapping at you for no good reason. And you're going to be like, oh yeah, well, I got my own methods to deal with that. And, to spite them, I'm going to do this. So them working on it is not necessarily going to be effective if you respond in the same way every time. But because you've created quite the pattern here, which is not necessarily healthy for anybody involved. So I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but okay. But for the connection, the Knight of Swords, the Empress, the Temperance card. This is looking like one of those dynamics in which both parts are telling me we're working on it at the same time. They're telling me that. I'm like, okay. Okay. If you're working on it, you're working on it. Be mindful to your responses to someone else's. And I know what you're going, what about them? They're working on it. they're showing me at least. But let them. Don't respond in the same way because you're not going to get different results then. From the universe, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Nine of Wands. Yes, something has been broken here at some point. It is a dynamic between two energies, yours and whoever. And it looks like at some point there's been quite the damage created to it. And I don't know, if this is a situation in which both of you decided, hey, let's work on it, great. But if one says, hey, let's work on it, but they don't really want to, then that's going to be, poured into this dynamic at this moment in time. And it's not going to work out in the greatest way. So I don't know, because I see a little bit of resistance here. I see someone acknowledging, hey, there's been quite the break here that happened, and even though I'm hearing both of you saying we're working on it, I only see one meaning it. Not that the other one doesn't mean it either, but they have quite the resistance to it for some reason. So make sure you're on the same page here if you want to work on something, because otherwise it's just going to be counterproductive for the whole thing. But that's it. Moving on to Gemini. On your side, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, the Death card. The way I see this energy is you're you're probably going through quite the major life-changing types of energies, but I see it in the bigger picture as expanding. It's not over the weekend you're going to be changing your life completely. No, this is just a little part of a bigger process that you're experiencing, and it could be a death process, you know, death of the old Gemini. But it's looking like you're experiencing a little bit of both sides of this. You know, the death process, the parts that you're letting go of, and the parts that you're stepping into, the new parts of your life you. So again, this looks like a little bit of a fraction of that process. In the bigger picture, you've probably been in this, are still going to be in this. There's just a little bit of it. It's not looking bad though. It's looking like your average weekend in which, oh, okay, I'm just going to do my thing, you know. The energy attached to you, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Cups. Might as well do it in good company too, because I don't know what this is, but this is a great energy to be around, and I feel like it's around you. Could be a friendship, could be a family situation, gathering, whatever. But it's a great energy. There's a lot of love here. So, for the connection, the Four of Cups, the Judgment card, the Hangman. Yeah, you're kind of doing your thing. Again, very transformational energy overall. You seem to be on a little bit of the lower side of it, like with every healing aspect of whatever our journey is. It's going to be in waves. You're going to feel it, you know, sometimes it's going to feel amazing. Other times, oh my God, what is this? You're kind of a little on the low end, so you're not up there where you feel, oh my God, my life is freaking amazing right now. You're not going to feel like it sucks, but it's not going to feel, you know, necessarily the best. You're very internal though. You're very inward, which is not a bad thing. But outward, you don't seem necessarily eager to engage with, oh yeah, let's have fun, you know, types of energies. You seem to be quite reserved, I would say. But again, you got beautiful energy surrounding you, so might as well connect with that if you want to. You don't have to, of course. When we're internal, there's not a lot of eagerness to come outside, just like, ah, yeah, let's have fun, and you know. So let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Two of Wands, the World card, the Five of Wands. There's a conflicting energy surrounding you too, and I get the sense that this is family for some reason. There's some bickering kind of, which I don't even know if it involves you directly, but it definitely affects you, because you're like, I wish that would be done, you know, or I wish that would be resolved by now. Something like that. Yeah, there's this like background noise to it. And it's like, it's looking like it is coming to almost an end, at least. It's getting very, very close to ending, whatever that is. No more background noise for you. But that's it. Alrighty, moving on to water signs, Pisces. I am Leo and need peace. Yes, I warned everybody. For this weekend, at least. To not fuck with Leos. Give Leo peace. The Leos in your life. Otherwise, you're gonna get that fire. And I did ask for it, though. Oh, man. On your side, you get the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know who you are, but do not call me when I'm doing a live. Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, the Five of Swords. I mean, you're presenting me pretty stable, steady energy. You're telling me, hey, I feel good. I feel like I'm balanced. I feel like I'm grounded. I feel like I'm in touch with myself, you know. There's something deceptive about it, though, and I can't put my finger on it. It's like, are you lying? Do you really believe that, but you're not really in that place? Or are you trying to get there, but you're not there yet? I don't know. Because I'm not clarifying, so I wouldn't know. For the energy attached to you, the King of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands. I mean, this energy looks to be connected to you, but I feel like there's a little bit of there's a little bit of a disagreement in how they would be connected to you, or how they want to connect to you. It's very hard to put them together. You got the Five of Swords, they got the Five of Wands there. So it could be that, well, you're also showing up, like standing up by yourself, and they're showing up attached to you. And I'm like, what's going on here? Do you see things different here? Your attachment to these energies are perceived different? Like you view this, let's say, as a friendship, they view it as something more. Or something like that. Is that the case here? Because I get a sense of different. You're just not on the same page with what this is as a common energy. For the connection, the Queen of Wands, the Judgment card, the Four of Swords. Okay, you might have a little bit of a bumping of heads here in regards to maybe how you perceive this, you know, where it looks to be different. But you're giving me a sense of, but hey, it's resolved. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. Let me see what the universe has. The Chariot, the Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I think the way you view this versus the way they view this might be different, and the way the universe views this and where the universe is kind of paving the path for this might be completely different than what either one of you views this as. So try to keep an open mind with this one, because the universe might have some signs or symbols for you to follow when it comes to this situation. I think the universe has different plans here than either one of you. For whatever this is supposed to be or wherever this is supposed to go. Okay. That's it. Out. Do not. Oh my God. I will not. I will not. I will lean. Hold on. Oh, I got it. Goddamn King of Cups, man. Whew. Anyways. Moving on to Scorpio. On your side, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Chariot. Both energies, yours and theirs, are shown up with direction, right? With movement in a particular direction. And you're giving me a sense of, I feel like this is good for the most part. And I feel like the direction that this has taken feels good. But to you, it feels like something's a little wobbly with that direction. Something's not set 100%. Something's not right 100%. You can place your finger on it, but you're feeling it. Like, it doesn't feel like a straight shot type of, you know, that's where I'm going type of a deal. For the most part, it does, but it lacks a little something, a little substance there. But the energy attached to you, the Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. Hold on. While you're presenting this to me, this path, common path that you and this other energy are running on, you opened it up under the description of equal give and take, of that's how you view it, that's how you feel it, that's what you want it to be. Now, you want to know why it feels a little off to you? Because they're running the show here. They're like, follow me, Scorpio. And you're like, yeah. Okay. So how is that equal give and take? When there's a leader here, and there's a... And you're like, yeah, okay. We'll do as you say. All the time. It's not, is it? That's your view of it. That's your perception. That's how you're coming at it from that energy of equal give and take. While they're sitting up here and barking orders. Like, hey, things are going to go like this and like that, right? Right. Because I get this as this is supposed to be a teamwork type of an effort. At least that's how you view it. Because if not, and if they're the boss, then okay. Then don't view it as equal give and take. Then they're the boss. You know what I mean? But I don't know. For the connection, the moon, the 3 of swords, the ace of swords. You might have to do something about something here, no matter how painful it is. You know, stand up for yourself, put some boundaries, I don't know. Depending on what this is and how it feels to you. But you might have to do something from what you're showing me. That again feels potentially not great, because it's not feeling great sometimes to stand up for yourself and to put those boundaries and to say, hey, no, you know, to put your foot down. It's gonna feel like crap. Why do you have to do it to begin with? You know, why don't people have common sense where they just know, you know what I mean? But I don't know, sometimes you gotta do it. So that's kind of how it's shown up for the connection. But from the universe for you, the 2 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, you're emphasizing again that where something doesn't feel 100% right is exactly that sense of whole team. Again, we're at this together, right? In the same way, right? Right. Yeah, that's where something is lacking. And again, this is the second time in such a short reading that I'm seeing a big ass emphasis, at least on your side, on teamwork. And I look on their side and I'm like, follow me if you want to live, you know, type of a thing. So they're in charge. They're not looking at this from the same perspective of equal give and take. They're looking at this as, you're going to do as I say, right? Which that in itself is going to be very different. So, I don't know. But that's it. Do not push against my box. Moving on to Cancer. On your side, you get the Star, the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. This looks like an energy of commitment, stability, independence, strength in your own powers and all of that, but also feeling like you're committed to something here. So pretty healthy energy, I would say. Pretty grounded, super nice the way it's showing up for you. At least that's what you're aspiring for, you know, something healthy, something strong, you, yourself, and then your connection to whatever or whoever. The energy attached to you, the 3 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, they're kind of suffering a blow to their own stability, which might impact the whole if this energy is connected to you. There's something there. When it comes to their own sense of provider or their own stability, feels a little... something is going on there for them. And it might affect, again, the whole aspect of connection to you. For the connection, the Six of Wands, the Empress, the Eight of Swords. And you're kind of like, well, I can hold down the fort, you know, until they recover from whatever this is, or until, you know what I mean? You're kind of like, how? I don't know how the fuck to do that. But hey, I can. And from your energies, I would get the sense that it doesn't matter how, you would show up for it. So if this is someone that you have something stable with, and they're going through a little bit of an impasse here, a little bit of a hard time, I feel like you're the one that's standing up here and saying, I have no fucking clue how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try to balance things out here as much as possible, you know? So, you know, an active balance here. Which, I mean, it looks nice. It looks like it can be done. Someone's struggling here, you know, you're stepping up a little bit and saying, hey, I got you for right now, and then, you know, you rise back up and we'll be back in balance. So, okay. From the universe, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Page of Cups. Yeah, it's an act of balance, basically, that's happening here. From an energetic perspective, at least, you're standing up and showing up and saying, hey, I'll keep things balanced while you figure things out here, you know, for a little bit. I got this. You're in a place of I got this. And there is the important commitment here, so. Nice energies. And you are showing up for it. Again, no fucking clue how you're going to do it, but doesn't matter how. As long as you have the intention, you're going to figure it out as you go, you know. You just have to show up for it, and then everything else is going to fall into the right place here. But that's it. Nice. Hold on. My triceps. I don't fucking know. Ow. There's groups of muscles in us that I have no fucking clue, you know. Yeah, they say, oh, tricep, bicep, whatever the fuck. Quadriceps, I don't know. Man, parts of me I didn't even know existed that hurt. Like somewhere, under, ow. Yeah, back muscle, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I will end it soon. New muscles. Yeah, I'm developing new muscles. Did you start working out? I do occasionally, you know, once a year I remember, oh, I need to, you know, to bring myself back into shape a little bit because I don't like how I'm feeling. And my go-to is usually, you know, to start it off, is usually P90X. And I get used to one side of the program, and by the time that ends and another one starts, I'm like, I'm using different muscles now, and it's like, oh shit, now it hurts again. So Epsom salt soak, yeah, I know, tonight. I want to try Pilates. I did hot Pilates. That's really, really cool. Yeah, readings are done. No more... You're damn right. Damn right I'm right. I'm a Leo. I can't be not right. I hate those. I'm a Leo. Fuck that. Is Blue still sleeping? I'll hang out until the figurative death card falls. So, until the Scorpio falls? What does your mug say? P90X is your get back into routine. I know P90X is hard. And I like the classic. I like the first one, not the, you know, I like to be there for an hour or so. Not for like shortcuts, half hours. No. I'm going in. Oh. Your community loves you. I love my community, man. You guys are fucking awesome. May you please list the chair. The chair is on Amazon. I got it from Amazon, I think. It's not, you just gotta make sure it fits your measurements, because it's gonna look very different on video than it will in your home. I imagined something else completely different when I got it. I was like, I'm gonna have room with all of my animals here. Me on one side, and then everybody else. And I was partly right. Blue kind of fits, and then the cats can just jump. But no, you know. Canadian Rockies. Cool. Do you know how many times you say I don't know? I'm guessing a lot. I don't know. Because I don't know. So. Great Smoky Mountains in the house. Scorpio finances situation. I don't know. How would I know? I don't know. Alberta, Canada. Does it get cold in there? Does it get really, really cold? Colder than Ontario? Because, you know, in Illinois, we kind of get similarities between Ontario and this weather like Alberta. But man, you got it beautiful in there. Smoky Mountains, East Tennessee. Ever been this way? I drove through there. Time to find Harry Potter cookbooks, exactly. It's winter in Australia now, yeah. Winter and late. Minus 40 wind chill. Holy shit. It's cold. How do you survive? How? Well, how? You guys, Canada always sends us some of that cold shit, and then they blame us for sending them. I don't think so. I think you guys, I think it's a recycling type of an energy. We send it to you, you send it to us, and so on and so forth. So we get the Arctic type of shit that goes down. I mean, I think we did hit minus 40 too, but like coldest with wind chill, I was above minus 60, but I was already in the Arctic Circle. Yeah. Illinois gets it all, yeah. We get the brunt of it. Any vegetarian themed cookbooks? I'm sure if you find Harry Potter vegetarian cookbook, you'll find one. Hello from India. I love the heat in Arizona. It gets to 120. I'm cold at 75. I love the heat too. I can't stand it when it's but then again, it annoys me. 120 is too much. I was out with Oscar once crossing from California to Arizona, and I needed to take him out for a quick piss, and it was really quick because it was 120 in there, and I could feel it through my fucking shoes. And I'm like, you're not gonna, like, pee from my arms. Like, I'm gonna hold you. You're not gonna touch this ground. It's fucking horrendous here. So, yeah, I don't know. We have 36 Celsius now. Yeah, that's, and it you know, it's not just the temperature. A lot of times, is it humid, too? Is it too dry? Is it, you know, it's never gonna be. 92 is way too much for me. See, some people like it cold too. We cook eggs on sidewalks. Fuck yeah, yeah. Where are the cats though? Cosmo's still sleeping here. Yeah, but you know, Europe has it a little different than here. Because you have the Mediterranean influence there, so it's going to be a little different. In here, humidity is humidity. It's like crap. It's not good. I've never experienced humidity until I moved here. Stuffy, yeah, exactly. We go to the beach in our winter. Oh, man. He grew up in Joliet. He's stationed in Tucson. Yeah, I mean, it's very different. It gets stinking hot here in Western Australia. Yeah, I bet we all have, you know, all parts of the world have their own hot or too cold. But, can't remember. Oh, man. Love to visit Aussie. Humidity like a warm, heavy blanket thrown on you when you go outside. It kinda wettish or humid. Having a blow dryer in your face. Yeah. Alaska here, we get the north wind straight off the Yukon glaciers. A wet, damp one. Yeah, exactly. Australian winter, 70? 70? That's your winter? Or just today? I'm like, give me that winter, please. Claustrophobic. Yeah, it can be suffocating sometimes. Depending on... Humidity is the devil's work. Oh, fuck yeah. Hot, humid summers or super hot. And winters. Raining in Delhi. Oh, man. My window blinds. I think Amazon too, in all honesty. London. I get the feeling hell is more of a dry, suffocating heat. Probably. Anything that heats up that fast is the devil's work. Oh man. See, we're never gonna find something that we all can agree on. Sometimes it's gonna be the same thing can be everybody's truth in so many different ways. Where it's like, okay, come to Illinois, experience 90 degrees, and I put 100 people one next to another. They're each gonna feel it very, very different. Nobody else is gonna feel it in the same way. Too humid, too this, too that, too. And it's like, it just is, dude. Humid, not humid, you know. Doesn't matter. You're not gonna change it. Can we just be exactly? If you ever come visit Australia, I would suggest our winter, June, July. Happy to see you. Hope to see you around. If you take me to places that don't have the spiders that are as big as your house, I might. We're all the same but so different. Exactly. It's so fucking interesting. Especially during menopause though. You were a trucker, right? Yes. Sunny day at 75 with a good steady breeze. Barbecue weather. Yeah, see, most people I think would be okay with that. So September is like spring. Interesting. All the scary animals got stuck in Australia. Yeah, the really scary ones. What did you eat today? Scrambled eggs and 2 tomatoes. I scramble them in my own Romanian style. We do them different. But I've been hearing from Americans that I make the best eggs. I don't like when the spiders fly. I don't like them when they crawl, let alone when they fly. Have you seen? Like, if they're little ones that fly, I have no issue with that. But like, humongous spiders flying? Who does that? Where is that? Australia is the Florida of the world. I believe that. Where's the invite for brunch? Are you Romanian? Yes, I am. Fly? Yes. I mean, I see the little ones that can fly, and I have no issue with that. You're good. You're good. As long as you don't jump on me, you're good. Because I'll jump. But like, if I see any, like something like this flying, and then not to mention the giant spiders flying. No. Can't guarantee the spiders won't be that big though. I'm not coming. I'm not coming to Australia ever. No, I am. I can't let my fear stop me. It's interesting because I don't know where it's coming from. I've had it a very long time ago, at least. Not against spiders, against everything that has more than 4 stuff, and they crawl with. Like centipedes, don't even get me started. Spiders are good compared to those, but I've had it, and I've gotten better sometimes. I have times in which I can even, like, you can be right here, and I can be like, oh, spider, cool. And I mind my own business. My God, but other times where it makes me jump like a motherfucker. Past lives. Yeah, I'm assuming. Numai de bine. Mulțumesc. It's my birthday today. So happy birthday to anyone else whose birthday is today. True that. Happy birthday. Does eating only scrambled eggs fulfill your tummy? Yeah, it does. Do you detox often? I do. I try to, not often, but I try to, you know, for me it's a matter of at some point when I feel like, you know, my body doesn't really correspond with a healthy way of feeling. Like if I don't feel I'm healthy right now in my body, I started putting in a little more effort to bring it into a sense of healthiness. So those are the times in which I could, and I could be very drastic. I could cut completely everything out and detox, or, you know, out of the blue, or start working out from 0 to extreme fucking muscle pulling shit. No. Ow. But have you ever been to India? No. But yeah. How'd you quit smoking? You said earlier that you smoked when you were younger. Oh, I quit smoking about 6, 7 years ago, before I started this channel, in all honesty. Fifi, thank you so much. I do not do private readings though. I didn't really quit. I just switched to jewels, and that helped me. But I quit cigarettes, yeah. This is hard. Tried a few times to stop smoking. I'll get there. Yeah, keep on trying. I tried the gum, and that sucked. That was like, I just want to throw up, and I still want a cigarette. I'm not sure if I tried the patches. Did I? I don't know. But I wish I never started. Well, yeah, but you did. So it's okay. It's just a matter of, you know, keep on trying. Keep on trying. I went like 2 weeks on the patch, but 6 days was in the hospital after a car crash. Oh, wow. I want to quit, but I'm already obese. You don't have to replace it with food. I know that's the first tendency, but that's not supposed to be, you know, the fear that is not allowing you to quit. I've heard good results when it comes to hypnosis for that, in terms of quitting. I've heard that could be very, very helpful for a lot of people. I think if you replace it with exercise, it works. Patches gave me a rash. The gum had the same effect as you, so cold turkey for me. Yeah, I think that's the best way, in all honesty, but it's very difficult. It's fucking I did quit cold turkey for about a year. I didn't smoke at all when I was younger, way younger. And then I just came back to it. I'm afraid I can't be hypnotized. I just can't shut down my brain when I should. Try practicing on your own before you get there to, you know, trying hypnosis. Try practicing meditation to just kind of calm this down, to try to practice for yourself to calm your mind down, you know, and then give it a shot. You never know. A lot of people are scared of not being able to be hypnotized, but that's just them saying, I'm scared that I can't give up control. Been working on stillness. Yeah, that might help. And if you go with the mindset of, you can't hypnotize me because my mind won't settle down, then you already kind of set yourself up for that. So try to keep an open mind and try it. Whether your mind is going to be active or not, you'll see when you get there. But don't pre-see it, because you'll pre-create it. Yeah, a major problem unfortunately helps. Not everybody. You know, my dad didn't stop, and he was supposed to, and that didn't help. And yeah, it's not going to work for everybody, but for most people, a major scare, health scare. But we're trying to prevent that. We're trying to not get there before we do get that scare. If you question hypnosis, you will undo it. Well, if you're skeptical about it, then it might not work on you. You know, if you go there and question it or are skeptical about it, then you're not really being hypnotized. Do you still speak your mother language? Yep. Are you Muslim? No. I smoked for 15 years and quit, and one day had to deal with withdrawals after that. For months, probably, right? Yeah. You don't see vampires smoking. No. Why not? Where's? Oh man. Spike from Buffy did. Where's Blue? I've been asking the same question. Apparently he doesn't want to come today. Is this another bug or what the Stop chewing on me, you freaking mosquitoes. You know they gotten slick. They land on you. They do that when I go out with Blue. They land on you and you don't hear them. You don't hear the bzzz, you know, like you used to. They learn to sneak up on you. And then they set themselves up on you, and then when they're done with you, that's when you're bzzz. I'm like, you little... They've developed quite the ways. Bloop-de-bloop, you've been called. Hold on, let me put the chair down now. Hold on. Come here. No. Here. Come on, Baba. Oh, you're smiling. Oh, you're grinning. Oh, look at you grin. Oh, where's your grin at? Come here, Baba. Come on. Oh my God, really? Oh, I can't pull you because my triceps. Oh my goodness. Oh, little ass. Stop licking me in the eye. Thank you. Hold on. Dude, you're licking my contacts. Hold on. I can't. I gotta get up. Yeah, we're here. We're at Blue's licking my contacts stage. Okay. Okay. Cosmo's here. See her little tail? Do you want to say hi to Cosmo? Blue's here. He's ready to play. No? Okay. Anyways. I had a dog lick my contacts out. He ate them. That's what I'm saying. This is the first time where I'm seeing him lick me in the eye. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna up. But you're allowed to lick me in the eye once my eye is closed. And now I feel like my contact is a little wobbly in there. I don't know what you did. Stop it. Oh, you had that look in which I feel like you were gonna explode back with your head in my face. Who's the biggest brat? All of them are. The queen of the house, which is the most spoiled little, she gets her way all the time, is Juno. This guy has this childlike type of, because he's still a kid. He's what? You turned 2? You're 2. Bloop-de-bloop. The little one, the Cosmo, is, I don't know, she's just so self-sufficient and not really, and then brutally asking for love. They're all in their own way. Kai is the most sensitive one, even though he looks like he's the toughest one. And Felix is the gentle giant. He's always going to be the king here, though, you know. He looked hurt. Who's the Pisces in this? Kai. Kai is the most sensitive. Oh, Cosmos here. I can't see it. Oh, and I can't lean to show you their interaction. They have crazy, like she jumps, she literally jumps on his head. And he lets her. He's like, okay. And then he nibs at her and then she, no, let's not. Okay. Here, play with Blue. Okay. Not, don't play with my shit. I know, Cosmos here. It's like bedtime, right? But you don't go to bed because you're on top of mama, so you can't do that. Oh, baby girl. Baby girl. What's going on? I believe Kai is the Pisces would resonate a lot. What breed is it? Who? The cat or the dog? Or both? Baba, you're not a lap dog. You know that, right? I mean, your papa is, but not you, because you got a little bit of your mama that makes you not a lap dog. That makes you a huge Oompa Loompa dog. Oh, yeah, exactly my point. Both. The dog is a Bernie Doodle. The mama was a Bernese Mountain Dog, or is. The papa is a poodle. And there comes Blue. And the cats are all Maine Coons. Why are you licking my hand in such a slow mode type of a way? You leaned as if you kissed me, mama. Oh, I am. Oh, man. He's so cuddly. He is. He's very leaning into you with everything, all his might of 40 to 50 pounds. Very leany. I'm gonna lean on you, mama. Okay, but you know, sometimes I need my space and you not leaning into me. I don't care, mama. That's what you are, my leaning pillow. My pit bull used to think he was a cat. I think he's been, because he's been around cats a lot of times, I think he thinks he's one too sometimes. You know what's interesting though? There are some stray cats out there, and man, he goes after them. He's like, "Arr." I have to hold him back. He sees our cats, he's a fucking mushball. It's interesting how they just know what's what and who's who, and you know. The bigger the dog, the more they think they are lap dogs. I know. And it's like, yeah. Come on, I'll get you down. Here, I'm helping you out. Get your ass up. Good boy. Call for his name as if he's not around and see his reaction. Bloopty bloop. Blue. Blue. Where's my boy? Where's Blue? Where's Bloopty bloop? Wagging his tail. Blue! Where are you, Bubba? What's going on? Where are you at? Come on, come to Mama, Bubba. Come on, Blue. I can't. You know what? You're heartless. I'm making fun of him, literally. He's right here. Poor boy, he's confused. He's like, what? I'm right here. Where is she? What? You're okay, Bubba. I can see you. I see you. I acknowledge you. Oh, no. No, I don't. No, that wasn't an invitation. Oh, my boo-boo. Oh. Okay, go away. We're good. We're good. I acknowledged you. You see, you give them one finger, they take the whole fucking head. In my country, Baba means baby. Ah, cool. What you looking at? Was that your stomach or mine? What you looking at? Or both? Did you eat? Did you have breakfast? He's such a... He's not eating. He's not... And I found out that's, you know, very common in Bernese Mountain Dogs. And I'm like, shit, he picked up on that trait. He just goes there, sniffs it, and is like, okay, whatever. And he could or could not, if he's not eating in the morning, for sure he's gonna eat dinner. But mornings are always tricky with him. Should share my scrambled eggs with him. I don't think he'll eat even that. Bougie. Bernese. YouTube blocked my comment because I said there goes your eye contact. When he was licking you. Yeah, they block certain words, certain things, and they don't block some of the obvious ones, apparently. Testing, contact. Yeah. What you doing? What's going on? Are those glands bothering you? We just were there like a week ago, so why are you scooting? Huh? It should be quite empty. Bubba. We're not playing. She just woke up, and you're very riled up. Oh my God. YouTube kicked me out for asking if the treatment got rid of all the ringworm. Really? Yes, the for now it seems to we all seem to be clear. I only let Renchi kick me out. 12:20. I gotta go. I gotta go get lunch. You know, yeah, scrambled eggs are good, but only for so long. I gotta go get some lunch. I gotta go to Home Depot to pick up something. I gotta go. Bye. Yeah. I gotta go. Anyways. Love you guys. Thanks for coming in. Ow! My triceps. I know, Blue. No, we're not doing that. You're gonna go to OUT if the coast is clear and no squirrels. But is Hungary the same as Romania? No, it's a different country. It's right next to it though. We're neighbors. Hi from Barcelona. Okay. Love you guys. See you guys next time. And don't piss off apparently Leos and Libras this weekend. Just stay away from them. They'll be good. They'll come back. You know, don't poke at them. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped.